me to talk about now? Because the torturers continue to insist that I make more videos. Okay, we're going to talk about, on YouTube, Paul Butler, who goes by the new name Paul White Gold Eagle because it's his spiritual name. Prime Disclosure on YouTube. Well, Paul is a very good-hearted person. He is a true humanitarian, and he's very high on the scale of human consciousness, very high. Remember, you have to be at 540 or higher on the scale of human consciousness right now, because that is the law of the multiverse. Paul's plan to help all of you people out is to build healing centers for people like you to go and be healed in every way possible. And slowly but surely, he has a lot of people who are donating to his cause. I don't think any great philanthropists have put any money into it. And everybody knows the cost of real estate is astronomical, and getting buildings ditto. But that is Paul's plan to help out people. Unfortunately, for all you people, you're not going to get the healing centers that would be designed to help you raise your consciousness on the scale of human consciousness. You're not going to get them. Well, number one, Paul doesn't have enough money, not enough donations. But more importantly, you're out of time. You're out of time. You're out of time. And there will be no overtime. There will be no other time for you, because I'm being electronically harassed by devils who are just like you. Under 540 on the scale of human consciousness. So when you attack me, you take away your healing centers, and you take away the time you need to raise your consciousness. You can't just turn it on and off. You have to work at it. You've got to do the spiritual work. Anyways, you wasted all this time so far in each one of your lives. If you're not at 540 or better right now, you wasted your whole life. And because there are those of you out there that are doing this torturing of me, you won't get any extra time, and you won't get a healing center. As you can see, this is a horror that I go through every day. And they're upping it. They're going after my jaw muscles now, too. They want me to bite my tongue off. So there's no extra time. You won't get a healing center, and you won't get extra time to raise your consciousness. And this is why. So, when is this all going to be implemented? Right now. Right now. What should you expect? What did you expect anyway? What did you expect to get in this lifetime? Anyways, I can't get to the words because of my electronic harassment, so you're going to have to try and figure it out. What happens to people who break the universal law? Do you go to jail? Do you get tortured like me? What does religion say? What does religion say about people who are not good people? What did they say? What happens to those people? Evil people. You might say, well, I don't feel like I'm that evil, but maybe I'm not at 540 on whatever your scale is, Bob. But, I figure I'm a good enough person to cut the mustard. Well, if you weren't one of those people that custard the mustard, what do you think? The people that you consider bad, people you consider terrorists, what do you think happens to people who are terrorists? You know, what does religion say happens to people who are vicious, violent criminals, terrorists, really bad people? Where did they go? What happens to them? You all know what the religions say what happens to evil people. If you're not at 540 or better right now, you're an evil person. You can connect the dots. In the meantime, I'm being tortured. And I'm wearing a peace symbol.